How's it going, guys? And welcome to a new series on the channel here. I was asked to do it, and I'm gonna try my best to do it. I've never played franchise mode before. All I've ever really done is basically season modes, where it's just you play the games and that's it. Um, I just literally created this a little bit ago. Um, and I watched Snipe and Score Productions' first episode for his Albuquerque Isotopes video to see like what his settings and everything were. So I matched those just because he seems to know what he's doing. So I assume he knows what settings are best. So yeah, I don't know what to do here really. I really think what we're gonna do in this first episode is we are just literally gonna go through the first season. We're just gonna do a season um, and see what happens. Um, the main thing I know right off the bat is Seth Jones. I want to see if I know he has a no movement clause, but I want to see if it's at all possible if we can get him to change that because we have him till 29 2030 season for 9.5 million. I don't think he deserves that much money at all. So like the quicker we can get rid of his contract, the better. We are a rebuilding team. I know that for a fact. Obviously, I'm a Blackhawks fan after all. I know we're terrible. I just I don't feel like Seth Jones, like if his contract was half of that, I'd say that's still worse or that's still bad. Like I don't think he puts up the level of play for $9.5 million. Like let's look at his season stats last year. 67 games, 8 goals, 23 assists for 31 points was a minus 15. I mean, you know, he's been a negative for a while just because he's been on bad teams. But I mean, come on. Like he put up 51 points in his first season with Chicago, but obviously he can do better. But I don't know. See, this is the stuff where I'm confused on. Like, I don't know what stats make what players good or not. I just, going off of real life, I don't think Seth Jones, I don't think he should be here. So I think, obviously, right now, we have him under a no movement clause. Um, so obviously, he's not going to go anywhere. But I think what we'll do is we'll just get into it. We're going to sim through the preseason just because I don't really think that matters. Now, obviously, this is, we got a conversation with our coach, Alan Kahns. Hey, GM, the start of the season is here, and we have a great opportunity to run this team the way we want. Let's establish our goals for this season. Um, let's discuss what our players should focus on during the preseason. Sounds good. What should be the main focus? +3 to +5 endurance. Okay, so they get positives and then there's one negative for each of these, I assume. I assume there's not one where it's just all positives. Well, I saw that our team chemistry was like 61%, so I'm wondering if like for the preseason we should just focus on team bonding. But I don't know. Um I mean, honestly, this is probably the best because Chicago in real life, they're not really good 5-on-5. They're constantly just we'll just do 5v5 focus. Let's try that. Sounds good to me. All of our players who make the team will have this focus. What are your thoughts on this roster? Looking at the roster on paper, there's a lot of work to do before we can compete. It may take some time, but we'll get there. I 100% agree. There's no way. If this team makes the playoffs year one, I'd be very surprised. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Okay, we got salary cap. Simming through the preseason. Loss and a win. Another loss. Win. Overtime win and a loss. So we get a shutout victory and then we get shut out. Teams must be salary cap compliant to start the season. Any team that isn't will automatically be adjusted on October 2nd, 2024 to fit within the salary cap. Okay, I would assume we are. I don't really know where to go to check that. I would assume here. Is that how we know? Cap space. We have 6.723 million in cap space yet. I assume that's what that means. Okay, yeah. Because the salary cap is 88 million. We projected to spend 81.277 million. So yeah. So we should be good on that. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep going forward. Yeah, a lot of this episode and probably a lot of this series is just gonna be me not knowing what to do and probably making a lot of dumb mistakes. So I think there's another thing that pops up. Yeah. Waivers will be in effect starting October 3rd. Please designate your players to the minors before then. Otherwise, all waiver eligible players will need to clear waivers to be assigned to their minor league affiliate. Okay. So how do you know? Oh, I see. So if it says yes to waivers, does that mean that they have to, like, those are the players I need to send down if I don't want them on here? I assume so. Because I honestly don't know. I think we might just roll with it. Just because this is the type of stuff I have no idea. I don't know anything about waivers and anything like that. So I think we're just going to sim up to the regular season here. Okay. So, first off, one thing I want to do is... So we got Seth Jones and Connor Murphy as our alternates. Okay, we'll leave that. But I'm going to just make Nick Foligno an alternate. I personally did not like the fact that he was named captain. I get why they did it, but I don't really think we deserve to have a captain on this team. We don't really have anybody who leads this team. Yeah, Nick Foligno has a lot of good qualities, like he stands up for players and all that, but I just don't really think the team in its current state deserves a captain. So I guess what we'll do is we'll sim up to the next game here. So it says I don't know how it's ranking us 28th and them 7th when we haven't played any games yet, but that just must be predicted. But I guess we'll sim this game here. See how game 1 goes. So Utah on the power play. I guess I probably should have looked at our lineups, huh? This is going to be all over the place. We're on the power play now. No score. Coming close to the end of the first period here. All right, nothing through the first period. Second period underway here in Utah. It's just going to be a scoreless game. Oh, there we go. Teuvo Teravainen gets the doors open. There we go. Mikheyev makes it 2-0 Chicago. All right, good start. But I mean, we're not taking on a top-tier team, though, that's for sure. All right, 2-0 lead going into the third. Let's see if we can hold on to it. There we go. Bedsy getting his first goal of the season in game 1. You love to see it. 3-0 lead now on Utah. Mikheyev getting his second 4-0. Utah's on the power play. We kill it off. Good. And Frank Nazar, the rookie, makes it 5-0. All right, what a great start to the season. So we shut out the Utah Hockey Club in their opening game, 5-0. Mrazek getting the game 1 shutout, 35 saves on 35 shots. You'll love to see it. 3 stars of the game. Mrazek, the first star with that 35 save shutout. Mikheyev with 2 goals, 2 hits, and Tavo getting the first goal of the game and an assist and a hit. Okay, so a good start. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. I don't know. Okay, we'll sim up to the next game, I guess. But I guess we'll look at lines, see what our lines look like. Press the triangle button to change between edit lines and edit strategies. I have no idea. Okay, so everything's a +1. Okay, so I think we're just gonna leave it. I don't wanna mess with anything. Like, if I put him up there, that would mess with it. Move Jason Dickinson up, wouldn't make a difference. Nick Foligno on the first line, that wouldn't make a difference. Oh, that's the same thing. Is there anything I can do to make lines better? No? I think we'll just leave it then. What's our defensive pairings look like? Martinez and Jones, Vlasic and Murphy. Okay. If we switch TJ Brody and Connor Murphy, we get a +1 on the second, +2 on the third. I don't know if that's better or not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's better. I'm just going to put it back to what it was. I'm not sure if you want the line chemistry to all have like a positive on the overall. I would assume so. But it says that TJ Brody doesn't fit on this line. He still wouldn't fit on the second line for the cycle shoot bias, but he would fit with the hold line and pinch. It's the same for Connor Murphy, so I don't know. I don't know what any of that means. No, that wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, it's like Wyatt Kaiser just would not work at all on the hold line pinch, I assume. That's what that means. So I think we'll just leave it at that. If I'm doing something wrong there, you guys can yell at me. Okay. I don't know if I need to go through all of that stuff or it is what it is. We're going to go to the calendar here and we're going to sim through the rest of October, just see how we do. Okay, so we started off with a nice 5-0 victory. We're taking on 2 powerhouse teams right here. Edmonton already off to a loss, but I think that's what they were in real life. So we're going to simulate up to the 1st of November. 3-1 win, 5-2 win, 3-2 OT loss, 4-1 win. Okay, let's view the draft class. Okay, so this is accurate. Matthew Schaefer, medium elite. That's accurate potential, but his type is inaccurate. His scout ranking is accurate, though. So it's looking like he will go 3rd. Michael Misa, I know that name. I don't know, but I've heard that picking actual, like, for some reason it's always a thing. I don't know if it's just like a draft to glory thing or or if it's just like EA draft logic, but I've always heard that you never want to pick real players because they never actually do well. Or if I'm just not understanding that or something. I don't know. Can we get scouts on these guys? Reed Chiodo. Can we scout him? Yeah, I want to scout him. I want to know his potential in comparison. Let's just scout the top few guys. Potential in comparison. Get him scouted. And we'll pin him. We'll pin the top 3 guys. Can we not scout anymore? Oh, maybe we can't scout this guy because maybe he's already being scouted. I don't know. What's this mean? Scout recommendations. So they're recommending these guys. Okay, we can scout them. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, everybody. No idea. Okay, so maybe pin that guy. Pin that guy. We can't scout him for some reason. Michael Misa. Potential in comparison. And Roger McQueen. Lightning McQueen. We'll scout him. Not a very good scout there, but we'll pin him. Pin him. Okay, so I think we've got the basics covered there. So we're 4-0-1, 5-0-1 now. St. Louis is looking to trade us Radek Faksa and a 5th round Islanders pick for next year, for a 3rd round and a 4th round pick next year. I do not think so. I don't think that'd be a good trade. Another overtime loss. Ricard Raquel for a 3rd and a 4th next year. In the trade player screen, you can add players or draft picks to trade with another team in the league. By pressing the X button, you will bring up a list of assets to trade. This is your trading partners' relevant information. Here you'll see their salary cap space, the assets they want to trade, the number of contracts, and their current team status. The trade value bars represent how fair a trade is. Yeah, I know that. I want to look at Ricard Raquel. He's got 4 years left. He's played in 10 games, has 2 goals and assist. He's 31, though. He put up 37 points last year. I mean, not too bad. 60 the year before. I mean, 37 points, though, in 70 games. I don't know. I think I'm going to pass. I think I am going to pass. All right, 5-2-2. 5-3-2, coming back down to reality now. We get another shutout victory there, though. 2 shutout victories in that first month. We're 6-3-2 after 1 month. Okay. A lot better than I figured. So Mrazek has played 9 games, has 5 wins, 929 save percentage, 2.66 GAA. Not too shabby. We're currently 2nd place in the Central Division. So Connor Bedard leading us with 13 points. TJ Brody with 7 for defense. Goals is Bedsy with 6. Assists is Tavo with 9. Rookies, Frank Nazar has 6. Mrazek with 5 wins. Escher leading the league in points. Kyle Connor in goals. Cam Carr in assists. Goal wins. Montembeau. Okay. I guess just keep going. I don't really know what else to do. I guess we'll simulate up to up another month. Okay, 8-3 win, 4-3 win. 5-4 win, 5-4 win, 10-3-2. 4-2 loss. I have an overview of this year's draft class. I think it's likely to be a bit weaker than normal. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to do anything there or not. Overtime loss, 7-3 win. Gavin Hayes has been injured with a bruised hand. Head coach replaces player. We'll do that. 6-0 loss. 5-0 loss. Back-to-back shutout losses. You don't like that. Oscar Sundquist. No thanks. Gavin Hayes. Best lines. Alec Martinez is injured now. Team's lines must be edited. Okay, these menus are so slow. Okay, so Alec Martinez was on the first line. So should we... we'll move Vlasic up. We're going to keep Kaiser here. Or maybe we should... no. He wouldn't fit there. I have no idea what I'm doing. Nolan Allen? Sure, why not? Substitute in all lines. Okay, that's a -2. We do not like that. That's a -3. Yikes. Okay, that's a +2 right there. Okay. That'd be a +1 if I put Brody up with Jones. I think we want that first defensive pairing to have the plus overall. I think we'll just leave it like that. I don't know. I probably just butchered that. 3-2 loss. Okay, well, he's back anyway. Okay, that wasn't even worth the hassle. Edit lines manually. Okay. Any day now it'll load. Thank you. Okay, so... put you down here. We will substitute you out for Alec Martinez. He's got a playable injury. Here we go. I think that's what it was before. We got positives to everything there. 4-2 loss. It is now December 1st, and any player who received a qualifying offer from their team did not come to terms or prohibited from joining. These players remain the property to their last team, but may not be used on the roster and do not contribute to the team's salary cap. Okay. I don't think we have any of that. So we finished the first 2 months 11, 8, and 4. So we dropped from 2nd to 5th. So we definitely came back to reality in that month. I mean, we're coming off a 5-game losing streak. Okay. 5-game losing streak to end out the month. I think we'll sim this month as well. I mean, I saw that the pro scouts and amateur scouts had exclamation points next to them. I don't know if that mean they needed to chat or what. Another loss, another loss, another loss. So we're on a big losing streak right now, coming to terms. Okay, so he's fully scouted. He will be first overall. That's semi-accurate. Actually, it's accurate that he will go first, according to our scouts. Okay. So they're all medium elites. We still don't know these guys yet. Do I need to keep scouting them? Oh, they're currently being scouted. He isn't, though. Can we scout him? No, we can't. Wait. He is being scouted. Okay. All right. Just keep going. Hopefully we can get a win. Oh, another loss. There we go. Finally get a win. They keep wanting to trade us Radek Faxa. No. Another loss. 12, 12, and 5. 5-2. Jason Dickinson has been injured. Okay. Oh my God, these menus are so slow. Do we have anybody scratched? We have Landon Slager. Okay, we'll throw him in. Substitute in all lines. That doesn't do anything. Can we... There we go. Flip him around. Bring Donato up. Okay. There we go. There's a win. There's a win. All right, so we get rid of Laurent Brossoit in a 5th round next year for a 3rd round, for 2 3rd rounds this year. Has Laurent Brossoit even done anything? I know he was injured. In real life, he's injured. What are his stats looking like? Has he played any games this year? He's in Rockford. He's 11-6-1 with 1 shutout. What are our goalies doing? Okay, I know about that. Every player has a potential and a likelihood, high, medium, low. The potential determines how much a player can grow in talent. The likelihood controls whether a player will grow to their potential. A player with a high likelihood has a good chance to reach their potential, while a player with low likelihood is very unlikely to reach their potential. However, players can outgrow their potential. Exact means a player is done growing. Okay? Okay, I know about that. No movement clause, I know that. A no trade clause cannot be traded. A modified no movement clause icon means that this player can be traded to teams on their tradable teams list. This modified no movement clause icon shows that the other team matches the player's trade list. Okay? I didn't want to look at that. I wanted to look at our goalies. So Mrazek, he's up there in age. He's 32. He's 10-13-4 right now. Has Cameso done anything? Well, he's a minor starting goalie. I don't know. Soderblom, he's 4-1-1. I don't know. I mean, do we really need... How old is Brossoit? He's 31, so I mean, we don't really need him. We don't really need him. Is there anything else we could get out of the deal? You can get like another draft pick. Can we get like this 2nd round? No. I didn't get this far by making bad deals. You'll have to offer me way more for what you're asking. Okay, so maybe not a 2nd round. What about this 4th rounder from Detroit? Nah. We got to load up on draft picks, folks. Maybe let's do a 3rd round for next year. Ah, whatever. We'll make the deal. We don't need Laurent Brossoit. What am I doing here? We only have 1 goalie. Edit AHL lines. Do we only have the 1 goalie? Probably. I didn't even think about that. Oh, we have this Weeks guy. Mitchell Weeks. Okay, he's a minor starting goalie. Other goalie. Okay, so that'll work. Okay. Montreal is placing Caden Primo on waivers. Would you like to claim him? We just got rid of a goalie. We don't need another one. Okay, we have no idea if we're winning or losing. Cool. Oh, it's doing that glitch. I've seen that. New Jersey's placing Colton White on waivers. Would you like to claim him? No. No thanks. Okay. So a loss, shutout victory, loss, win, win, loss. Okay. So we're 17, 16, and 5 at the start of the new year. Where are we in the standings? We're 6th. Okay, so I think we stayed put, but we're way out of a playoff spot there. We're 6 points out. Okay. I think now we're going to look. I'm going to see if it's possible. Because, like, at this point, I kind of do want to just tank. It's still. Why are we on Rockford, man? Game is bugging. I do want to see if it's possible. Maybe we can talk to Jones. Maybe we can talk to him about moving it. Hey, GM, season just getting warmed up. Here for our talk. What's your take? Very risky. Let's chat about the clause in your contract. Is there another team you'd be willing to be traded to? I understand your point, but I'm confident I can turn things around here. I'm not thinking about a trade right now. Of course not. Well, he's not going to like that very much, but it's whatever. Get over it. How's he even doing? I suppose we should probably look at that before. I probably should have looked at that to see if he's like maybe doing something good. 6 goals. He has 11 points. 11 points in 38 games. Like, I don't know. What's Martinez doing? 9 points? 9? Holy crap. TJ Brody has 20 points. 8? 5? Maybe we need to move TJ Brody up. Maybe move him up. He can help out. I don't know. We'll see if that helps put up the production a little bit because TJ Brody's tossing the puck around a lot. He's got 19 assists. So, let's look at our contracts here. I really have no idea what I'm doing here, folks. So yeah, Seth Jones has a no movement clause. Ryan Donato doesn't want to be extended. Kurashev does. I'd like to keep him. How's he even doing, I wonder? Not doing so hot. You know what? At this point, I think we should probably just sim through the season and just see what happens. See what happens. Maybe we can work a deal out closer to the deadline. So we're going to go up to the 1st of February. Lars Ehler. No thanks. We're just going to ride this out. No, Washington. Nope. There we go. 2 big wins. There's a loss. Oh, there's a win. A loss. Oh, Tavo's out with a sore foot. We're just going to do best lines at this point. Loss. Loss. 3-game losing streak. 4-game losing streak. Okay, Jason Dickinson's back. Another losing streak. Joey Anderson's out now. Okay. Getting hit with the injury bug all at once. Tavo's back. Hopefully that can give us some scoring. Another loss on a big losing streak again. There's a win finally. Shutout loss. And another loss. So we Had a huge losing streak there. I mean, we're staying close, but we're 10 points out of a wild card spot there, so I don't know. Let's just keep it rolling. Big win against Florida Panthers. Oh, well, he's not out that long. Separated shoulder. That must sound worse than it is. No, no trades. No trades yet. There we go. Back-to-back victories. Week off for the Four Nations tournament. No, thank you. Luke Kunin. He's pretty good. At least from what I've heard anyway. 27. I mean, he doesn't really put up that many points. Never mind. We're going to say no to that, bucko. Okay, Tavo's back. Decline. First game after the break. Two-game losing streak. Okay. Ottawa must be doing bad. Okay. Yeah, we are struggling. Okay. So let's see. Maybe we can talk to Jones again. See if we can ask him about it. Not gonna lie, I've already been considering my options. I made a decision and I'll submit my list. Okay. Good. Maybe we can get rid of him. Okay, so maybe we'll just advance. We'll advance a day. All right, we get shut out by Anaheim. That's how you know you're bad. Going up a day again. I don't know. Will something pop up telling me that Seth Jones has his list? Another loss. Or maybe I have to check. I don't know. Maybe I'll check. View contracts. Okay, so he does have some teams now. Who are the teams? I mean, I don't know what team would want to take this big of a contract, but 31 teams no trade. He wants to go back to the Blue Jackets. Oh my God. Okay, we can see if we can figure out a trade here. He wants to go back to Columbus. Okay. Wants to go back to Columbus. Initiate a conversation about the player's contract. We already have, though. Are you able to provide us with an updated list of teams you'd like to be traded to? Okay, he was like, okay, I want to be traded. And then he's like, no, I don't. How's that work? Maybe can I just keep doing it? My trade list wasn't enough. If I can contribute to winning elsewhere, I'll wave my claw. What are you talking about, dude? He gave me his list and then it's like, no, you can't trade him. What? I don't get that. Well, he can be traded anywhere now, but we'll see. Columbus does not want him. They're like, no way. So maybe we can trade him to Carolina. They're a buyer. They're interested. Anaheim's interested. They're a seller. I don't really know what we would get in return for him. I mean, we can look, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, they really don't have anything. Boston could get him, but we'd have to take back a bunch because they'd be over the cap. They have anything? Their third round pick from this year. Have any skaters? Nothing too exciting. Okay. Calgary's interested. They have the cap space for him. Maybe we can take a couple of their players. Maybe we could take Vladar. I mean, we already have a young goalie though. Would we really want that? I don't really want an older player. Like, if we're going to get rid of players, we need to bring in younger guys. Kevin Rooney's 31. No. Can we see their age? Where's their age at, man? Okay. Who's the youngest player here? Tuula? Tuola? Tulola? I don't know. They got Ryan Suzuki on the block. They want to get rid of him. Brian Suzuki not very good. Not like his brother Nick. Doesn't seem like he's doing too bad. What about draft picks? Oh, I can see their record right there. I wish I could see where they're at in the standings, though. All right, I'm going to back out, actually. I want to see where are the standings at. Stat Central, there we go. I want to see if we're the worst team or if there's somebody worse than us. Okay, Ottawa is the worst team. Ottawa, St. Louis, Utah. Okay. Those are the teams we're going to try and go after. Proposed trade. Add Seth Jones. So Ottawa's the worst team. Are they interested in him? They are. Okay, but they'd be way over the salary cap. They're a seller, though. Utah. St. Louis is not interested. Utah is not interested either. Let's try Ottawa. They're interested in him. Okay. Draft picks. We're gonna that pick has way more value, but can we retain? They'd be over the maximum salary cap for next year. Maybe we can get another player. Take another player or something. Do they just not have anybody? Ah. Let us try something else. They'd be just under. The maximum salary. No, they wouldn't. They're under it. With a million retention. What about 1.4? They'd still be over. 1.5. It says that they wouldn't be though. So I don't get it. Let's do 2. How are they still over the maximum salary cap though? They're not. No retention. We're getting rid of him. Getting rid of the retention. Okay. Utah, he's going to you. Give us your first round pick. We want it. Let's try that straight up. You aren't completely barking up the wrong tree here based on what you are asking from us, but Utah isn't that excited about it either. As for your assets, we could live with what you're sending us, but not in this deal. Okay. Give him a second round pick and call it a day. Maybe if we retain $1 million. Let's retain $1 million on Seth Jones. Maybe that'll sweeten the deal. We give you Seth Jones in a second round for this year for your first. Okay. Let's try a second for next year. Actually, no. Let's give you a second. Let's give you the second for next year. Whoa. Next year's second. And a sixth. And you give us a sixth this year. Come on. Let's remove this. What do you mean the value, man? So let's give him a 2026 third round pick. Okay, let's try a fourth round pick for next year. How is it too far off, man? Let's try 3 million retained then. The value. Okay, do they want? They want this guy, whoever this is. There we go. We got Utah's first round pick, got rid of Jones, and M. Vanaker and a 3rd and 4th round pick for next year. And now we are under the salary cap. So maybe we can trade for a defenseman. Um, um, let's see. Let's just go through and see if there's any defensemen that teams are willing to trade. Hampus Lindholm apparently would go to us. Tyson Barrie. They want to get rid of him. He's up there. He's got 1 year left. Maybe we can offer to pick him up. Oh, wait. Wait, would that put us over? Or wait, I'm so confused. Are we... It said we were under the salary cap. Did it not? Didn't it say we were under that second line? I don't know how it works. Maybe we're fine. I don't know. But we got rid of Seth Jones. Not sure if that was a good trade or not. So they gave it to Tyler Bertuzzi. Okay. All right, I guess. Now I guess we can just finish out the season. We got rid of Seth Jones. He's on Utah. He wanted to go to a team that was better, and we sent him to a team that's where... Oh! Utah's the next game up. That's funny. I didn't even pay attention to that. So yeah, he is now on the Utah Hockey Club. Where am I going here? Stat Central. Yeah, Seth Jones is on Utah now. Okay. Maybe we'll do a slow sim for this game, see if Seth Jones gets a goal or something. Oh. Wow. We went on a tear. Another one. And we shut out Utah. Sorry, Seth Jones. Your first game on Utah did not go so well for you, bud. Okay. So let us just sim and get this season done with. We'll sim the... You know what? Maybe we'll just sim to the end of the season now. Age of Pro Scout. Before we head into the trade deadline, I want to see if you require an update. No, we're a seller, definitely. Enter? Sure, we'll enter. Tavo and Bertuzzi. Dang it. I was going to see if I could get Patty Kane back. So if we trade them, Levshinov and Brittam, we could get Alex DeBrincat back. I really want to trade our key defenseman of the future who we just got in last year's draft, like second overall. If I could do it without him in the deal, get him out of this deal, I would do it in a heartbeat, but I don't think that's going to work. So unfortunately not. I'm so sorry. I'd love to bring it to be back, but we can't. Um, Maybe we can propose a trade for Bertuzzi and Tavo. Oh, they want Tavo and Pat Maroon for a second and a second next season. No way, Jose. They can get more. Let's find a trade. Find a trade. Okay, so we got the Columbus one, just Teravainen. They're giving us the same thing, but this time just for Tavo. Vancouver, we could get a first and a second this year and a first next. A first this year. Well, that first round pick isn't going to be worth anything. Wow, they really want. Maybe we can package deal them. Maybe we can package deal. Nope. No trades for both of them. What about just for Bertuzzi? Only 2 trades for him? What about open block? Ali Mata, we could get him back. Same with Bugstad. I'm pretty sure he played on Chicago. Nah. We're just going to leave it. Can we exit? Yeah, we're going to exit. We're not doing anything else on the deadline. No, I don't want Hayden Fleury. Well, maybe. Pick up a defenseman. He's 28. Nah. Okay. So we are at the end of the season now. We finished 34, 40, and 8. And definitely way outside of a playoff spot. But maybe, just maybe, we can get the first round pick, the first overall pick. We're just going to keep simming through here. See if Florida wins the Stanley Cup the second year in a row and our Dale Adams Be a Pro Series. Florida just won the Stanley Cup for the 3rd year in a row. God, the menus take so long, dude. Toronto actually made it into the 2nd round, though. I saw that. Oh, Florida and Dallas. I'd actually love that in the finals. Dallas and Florida. Oh. Let's go into game 7. Who's going to win? And Dallas. They are the Stanley Cup champions. Okay, so we should be getting the pop-up soon for draft lottery results. Any day now. We got the 2nd overall pick. I knew we should have traded with Ottawa, man. We should have tried to make that work. But our Seth Jones trade led to a 2nd overall pick. And we also got the 6th overall pick. So we got 2 top 10 draft picks, folks. So may not been a very good trade. I may not know what I'm doing, but I got rid of Seth Jones. We retained money on him, I think. I honestly don't remember. But we got a 2nd round pick out of it. And we kept our 6th. Amazing. Okay. Who's retiring? Do we have any retired players, or is it just not going to tell us? Okay, it's just not going to tell us. Okay. Oh, now it will. Okay. Anybody on our team? Nicholas Backstrom retires. Brian Little. Artem Anisimov, former Blackhawk right there. Ryan Reeves. Marcus Kruger. Know that guy. Eric Gustafson. Not the same Eric Gustafson I was thinking of. Only one goalie. Anybody on our team? Nope. Okay, doesn't look like we lost any coaches either. Go to view draft class. So we have the 2nd overall pick. Who's going 2nd? This Reed Chiodo guy. Okay, we got a couple gems here too. Is that good? I assume so. So let's interview Reed Chiodo. Let's chat about your strengths and weaknesses. I'm more than happy to talk about it. What's your strength? Skating. I'm faster than most, can accelerate quickly, and can turn on a dime. Okay. I want to know your weaknesses too. Use my head more while I'm out there on the ice, but I don't think it's a big deal. Okay. Personality. Very bent out of shape about anything. Or I don't tend to get very bent out of shape about anything, and I'm very loyal. I think I have a well-rounded personality. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, left winger could play next to Bedsy. I want to interview who's 6th. This guy. Pin to watch list. Let's interview him. Dimitri. Let's talk about your strengths. Oh, he can skate fast too. Okay. Play style. Readiness. Oh, he's ready now. Okay. And then personality. I have high standards for myself and my team. I want to win at all costs. Okay, I don't know if he'd want to come here because I don't know if we'll be winning too much yet, but maybe we could get him. He's a center though too, so I don't know. Let's interview this guy. We'll pin him as well. Let's interview him. Skills. Let's know about your weak or strengths. Another fast skater. Okay, so they're all fast and can turn on a dime. He's ready now. What's your play style? Stay-at-home defenseman. Okay. Maybe he'd be a good idea. Get another defenseman. He's ready now, though. We've done all 3 of our interviews. So they want me to pick this guy. I scouted him. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Sure. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Let's jump in. So, would there be, I highly doubt it, would there be any chance that they'd want to trade that? Wait, can we? Oh yeah, you click on it. Okay. Yeah, they don't have any interest. They do not have any interest in trading it. So I think we're just gonna sim the pick. They pick Reed Chiodo. Okay. So we were gonna take that guy. This guy. Okay. A's all across the board. His weakness is character. Would mesh well in any locker room, has a very well-rounded personality. Similar to Nicholas Backstrom, he's ready now. He has wheels and spinorama. You know what? Let's just go for him. Oh, what's that? Draft a player with an X factor in franchise mode. Okay, so we got a medium elite. We got a medium elite center. I think if they're interested in trading, isn't there something that pops up? Yeah, that little target. They're interested in trading that. Okay, sim to pick 6. Okay, Schaefer. Okay, let's make our next pick here, folks. This gem. We interviewed him. Similar style to Patrick Kane. Takes winning seriously, has an incredible drive to win. Loyalty is a concern. Okay, so he might not want to stay on the team if we're not winning. What about this guy? He's a gem of a defenseman. Shutdown ability, size and strength, heavy slap shot, no weaknesses. Zdeno Chara. You know what? Let's draft this guy. Okay, medium elite. 78 overall defensive defenseman. Okay. We have another pick at 27. Okay, I guess we just sim to our next pick then. Okay. Do I have any pins left? Nope. Okay. So, do we have any where we know their potential? Okay. So it's semi-accurate that this guy goes at 23. There's no weaknesses. 3 years out. I don't really know what I'm looking for here, folks. What about this guy? This goalie. No weaknesses. 3 years out. Let's try this goalie. Ebby Lundberg. Starter low. I don't know if that's good or not. I assume that's bad since that means he has a low potential of actually reaching that. Reaching the starter. I don't know. Sim to next pick, 38. Oh, here we go. This guy is completely accurate. This Drew Heatley guy. Playmaker. No weaknesses. Offensive instincts, playmaking ability, passing ability. Let's give this guy a shot. Okay. Okay. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, that's it. Oh, we're getting a trade, actually. Sure, I guess. We'll take that trade. So, these stars mean our scouts are recommending these guys? Is that what I'm getting? Scout recommendation? I would assume so. Maybe we'll draft this guy, I guess. Yeah, I think that I've only made one good pick and that was it. Um, Ian Emmerich. Let's try him. Well, I don't know. It's We're just gonna keep going, I guess. I don't think I've really made any good trades other than that, or any good picks other than that first one. Here's a very inaccurate scout. They do know that he's a defensive defenseman, this guy. No, I didn't want to do that. They don't know anything really about him, other than he has no weaknesses. You know what? Took a chance, and I don't think that was a good choice. Okay, I think we're getting close to the end here. There's a chance this Hildebrandt guy, but very inaccurate, so probably not. Let's try this guy. I'm going on a whim. Not good. Oh, we still got another one? We're now in round 6. There's 7 rounds. Good lord. Oh, I just hit my microphone. My bad. I don't know. I'm just making picks. Just making picks at this point. Okay, can we just be done? There's still another pick after this one. Good lord. We'll go with this guy because he's ranked at 169, which is our pick, so we'll take him. Fringe starter. Pretty sure that's not good. Pick 198. We'll pick this guy. There we go. Now we're done. Okay, so I feel like our 2nd and 6th pick were okay, and then everything else from that was not good. Okay, but I think we're going to leave it there, folks. I've been recording for 1 hour and 17 minutes. Don't know how much of that was actually good. But yeah, you can... I don't know if I'll even post this. This was kind of bad. So if I do post it, it'll just kind of be like a feeling out video. Probably won't be edited much or at all, probably. But if I do post it, feel free to absolutely roast me in the comments. If you don't want to see me do this because I'm just that bad, then that is also fine. I 100% understand. But yeah, I might just post this and see how bad I actually did do. But you got to understand too, I've literally never played franchise mode, never once in my life. If I have, I turned everything to like easy and just traded players that I wanted and just did whatever. That was very unrealistic. But yeah, I might just post this and see what you guys think. I don't know if I'll continue this series just because I honestly just didn't really enjoy this. But if there's a lot of you guys who want me to keep going, and if you guys are like very helpful in the comments and everything down below, then heck yeah, I'll keep doing it. And maybe as I get more and more help and more feedback, I might do it. But this might just be a one and done episode. I don't know. Maybe I can do a season mode. So it's more dumbed down for my brain. But I don't know. I think I'll post this video just kind of unedited as it is, and you guys can just see like everything I've done. So I might do that. And like I said, if you want to roast me in the comments, I'm all for it. I'm game. I know I'm bad at this. But if you want me to continue this, I'm definitely going to need a lot of help. But also, if you'd rather I just focus on like the single player, be a pro stuff, I will do that as well. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, have not done so already, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, and until next time, take care.